Hello, everyone. This is Ian with Sanctum, and today I am here with a rant. In particular, I wanted to rant about something that I saw on Facebook, which is never a good start, um, in a witchcraft group, and I'm going to read this off. Why frankincense drives away evil spirits. What witches knew for centuries is now proved. In in unrelated news, we have a running joke about science catching up to magic. This is not that, but if you're curious, we can start posting those. A very serious scientific study recently published gave evidence of frankincense's antidepressant effect. Th- Therefore, its smoke raises our vibrations. As this uplifts our spirit, it stops the evil entities feed from our personal magical energy. Evil spirits despise happiness and raised vibrations. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. First, yes, frankincense is a psychoactive antidepressant. We've known that for years. Um, its essential oil also has some anti-epileptic properties. I don't recommend just taking frankincense essential oil if you have epilepsy. That's a whole other rant about irresponsible herbalism. Um, so this is not new. This is not a new scientific breakthrough. We've known that. Um, Second of all, there's something that bugs me about this, which is that it simultaneously manages to invalidate what I refer to as skeptical witchcraft, wherein you would have some person say, look, I'm not sure I actually believe in any independent evil spirits, but I believe that people are depressed and it feels as though there is something weighing them down that they call an evil spirit. And if I give them the appropriate antidepressants, then, or the appropriate therapy, or the appropriate change in life circumstance, or whatever it may be for that individual, then their depression will be relieved, we hope, and so we have banished the evil spirit that they refer to as depression. Um, you don't necessarily have to believe in the existence of independent evil spirits to believe in that kind of thing and to be willing to go with someone calling it an evil spirit. And under that model, using frankincense to banish evil spirits would just make sense. And I think that's a perfectly valid form of practice and way of conceptualizing things if you want to. This manages to invalidate that by talking about how um, actually frankincense is raising your vibration and evil spirits can't stand happiness. And this is word salad. This is new age word salad. Um, I'm already ranting, so I'm just gonna get into this for a second. I hate the way that new age practitioners talk about vibration. Here's the thing. According to our current best scientific understanding, yeah, they're right. Absolutely everything is vibration. In that, best guess subatomic physics, matter really isn't. It's made up of oscillating particles, which can really best be described as probability distributions of energy with specific characteristics. So yeah, it's all waveforms, which is a kind of vibration. But when you're talking about waves, you have characteristics that you care about. You have the frequency, you have the amplitude, you have the wavelength. You can compute from the frequency and the wavelength the period. You have the speed that the wave propagates. If you're talking about a standing wave, you also have the positions of the endpoints. So there's a lot of things that are defining characteristics of a wave, and none of them are just referred to as vibration. Vibration in and of itself is a word that gets used to refer to the fact that something is vibrating or engaged in wave-like behavior, which we already established that everything is. Therefore, this term is basically meaningless. When you say higher vibration, what do you mean? Do you mean higher amplitude? Because that just means doing the same thing but more of it. Do you mean higher frequency? Because that just means it's oscillating faster. Do you mean higher speed? Because one, we have a fixed upper limit on that in any given medium, under any given set of local conditions. And two, why is faster better? So, saying that something is higher vibrationally is basically nonsense word salad. Saying that evil spirits can't stand high vibrations is really nonsense word salad. Saying that evil spirits can't stand happiness is also just like based on most witchcraft traditions and folklore traditions and demonologic traditions wrong. In fact, under some of them, they are drawn to happiness because it gives them something to take. It gives them something to eat. You have some that are drawn to people who are already suffering and unhappy because they will feed off what's there, and you have some who are drawn to people who are happy because they want to feed off of that and take it away. So this is just not like an anthropologically accurate statement. One more thing that I feel like just needs to be addressed for a second. The idea that depression is because someone is dealing with evil spirits that will be banished by frankincense. If you are like actually in the school of witchcraft that says evil spirits are a thing that exist, that they are not synonymous with depression, in which case, okay, I guess if you're saying that having an evil spirit and being depressed are synonymous, okay, but that's really invalidating to people with depression and people who believe in evil spirits. But assuming that you do believe that evil spirits have some kind of independent existence, then the idea that someone would only be depressed because they are being afflicted by an evil spirit is really disrespectful. It's really disrespectful to people who are dealing with mental illness, and it's really fucked up because people can be depressed for a whole range of reasons. Although recently there was a meta-study saying that the serotonin theory of depression may actually not be accurate, which is kind of interesting for a number of reasons. But depression can be caused by anything from brain chemistry, we think, to life circumstances, to social circumstances, to, like, there's a whole range. And trying to reduce all of that to because there's an evil spirit inflicting it on you, and it will go away if you use frankincense? No. No. So yeah, there's a whole lot going on with that post, and I hate all of it. Except for the fact that frankincense is, in fact, known to be an antidepressant, and that's cool. Anyway, thank you all for listening to me sort of pop off about being really irritated by mishmash hodgepodge witchcraft on Facebook. If you enjoyed listening to me rant, or even if you didn't, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you did or didn't like. I may or may not respond to it. And if you would like to see more rants about anything in particular, let us know in the comments what you would like to hear us go off about. It's fun. Thanks, everyone.